So, a little late start to today, but we're going to go ahead and see what the pendulum wishes to discuss. I have something in my mind, which is I wanted to know Shirdi Sai Baba about 10 days ago had told me, was it 10 days or a week ago, had told me that there are going to be many people visiting me. So, when he does that, I understand that other than, let's say, key people connected with me who have passed on and are communicating through spirit, he's bringing in a community of people who are more than them, connected with my situation, but who have passed on, and they may not be very, very close to me, or they can be close to me, but they're not just my sister, mother, father, um, let's say uncle. They're beyond that community or that lot of people. So I just wanted to know from Varsha, because when I asked about Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj, the real Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj, last night before closing the lights and going to sleep, I asked her off camera, when did Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj, the original Cotton World boy, the founder's son, and not the founder's son, the founder's cousin, when did he actually pass away? So I got the year, at the month. Initially, when I asked her, she said she'll have to check. So I didn't want to harass her. I said, okay, you check. I'll check later on with you. So I did my exercise of asking her afterwards, and she gave me the month. Uh, it was Diwali time in 1995, in that month. So I asked her, was it Bombay or was it Bangalore? She says at Bangalore only he was murdered. I asked, did he die naturally? She says, no, he died as murder. So this foul play started way before, in 95 itself. The replica used to work in his shop as a shop boy or as staff for the family of the Lekhraj's Cotton World owners. That boy, his height is about 5'8" in height, 5'7", 5'8". That boy can increase his height to 5'11" if he wishes to. For that, he has to wear shoes and insoles in it with some kind of heel. So he's able to do the job for Raga. He's able to do the job for anybody who requires 5'7", 5'8" height. He's able to do the job even for tall men. But he will not come in front of you. He will always be behind the TV screen. He wears a mask. His ears also go inside the mask. So what you see on him is primarily prosthetics. But he will always be hiding behind the screen. But the people who are doing his recording, very few people know who he really is. So he can do shape shifting for Elon, but mostly he'll be doing an interview from far away via a TV screen. But his height will not be 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". It will be to the height of 5'11". I was told he can go 4 inches wearing a particular type of shoe. Insoles also, and heels also, wedges also. So it's a particular kind of shoe. Probably it's a 1 inch is the wedge, a heel which is 1 inch, an insole that is 1 inch, something of that sort. Can be boots also. Heavy shoes, specially designed for a height of 3-4 inches. You can increase the height, you cannot decrease it. Always remember this. So if he is that 5'7", 5'8" height, 5'8" height, then he can do the roles for those who are 5'7". He has to be thin also. One more thing, when a man wears or a woman wears these prosthetics, their face always gets dehydrated, because wearing the prosthetic or the bodysuit is highly dehydrating to the body. Also, the person has to be very thin, because you can increase your size, you can't decrease it. So they have to be very fit, they have to be very thin, so that they can go to any size beyond their bones or natural build structure, and then naturally whatever it is, the skin on it with the flesh. So you can increase the height, you can increase size, you can't reduce it. This boy is a big problem. But the one good news that I want to give is I went to the internet to see his photo. I asked Varsha, this boy shapeshifted over here? She says yes. This boy shapeshifted over here. Who are the two people in question? One is Raga, the other one is Elon Musk behind a TV screen. He's being interviewed. I don't appreciate you making stupid noises which cannot be caught on camera. But the good news is, even though I had those photos I had to take out screenshots as much as I don't want to. But for a reference point, I have to. But the good news is that when I do have these screenshots of this boy shapeshifting for Raga, this boy shapeshifting for Elon, it did not trigger any dream in my sleep. So I actually didn't know this boy. When he has shapeshifted in the marriage, I have gotten out of the marriage, asking him, what is your background, where are you really from? Because at that point in time, he has gone to do stock taking downstairs in their garage. When he has come up, for whatever reason, I don't know what he's wearing on his feet. So he's looking smaller built and small. So we're saying, what happened? Did we affect him so badly? But I'm the one crying every day in the marriage. But he has lost all his weight and height also. He's become absolutely so small. So what happened? Am I that bad a influence on the person? But then something about him, after all, I've grown up in South Bombay. There's a particular style that we are well aware of. I know we don't take it badly in that style. There are a lot of jokes that go around, a lot of giggling that goes around. I've been called Mount Titlis and whatever. That's because the girls giggle all the time. They're just stupid. And everyone comes from an okay background. So even if someone insults somebody, they don't feel it. They know the insults move back and forth, but it's all giggling and laughing. It's a different kind of a humor amongst this bunch of people who have gone to the schools we've gone to and the colleges we've gone to. This guy is not able to understand it. But I'm not making fun of him at all. There's just a difference in the understanding. So we asked him, what is your background? Where have you been brought up? That only made him feel very bad. So they're any which ways, given the background, given where they come from, they're only shape-shifting into homes like ours, but they are not actually cut out for it. So every small thing is a slight to them. Not because we're giving them a slight. This banter that goes on throughout our school, college, amongst us, but nobody takes it badly. This guy is an outsider. He takes it badly because the chip on his shoulder is his birth itself and his ethnic journey, which then shines through. The bell you have placed in my body, first you are an outsider, you are illegal in a place, yet you dare to throw weight around. You got headaches now of 10 kalpas to deal with in the future. The only lokas you are going to is Patal, Rasatal, Nark. Nothing else. How much people like you have been tolerated here on earth is only from one viewpoint. I got to pass the test. I passed the test of my this birth. It's good for me. Before I was born over here, the lit realm of judges is my ancestry. This birth also, apparently the DNA that contributed to my sperm egg is connected with the headquarters of the High Court of a very high level. Not people who brought me up. People you kidnapped me from. Not you particularly, but they know, the ones who did it, they know who they are. Kidnapped from Spain, brought through Paris. Anyway, even if you think about the ones who brought me up from childhood, infancy, they did their LLB at Government Law College at Bombay. So they brought me up and reared me with a very, I would say, with lots of good stuff. My sister, who I grew up with, is supposed to be French blue bloodline, who you had holed up for 9 years at Comate, whatever it's called, Comate, and Vichumbe of the Pune Express Highway. Chumona is still in that place somewhere, alive but in a bad condition. On the other side of the expressway, which is the western side, no, eastern side, I don't know. You had her on the western side, the others are on the eastern side, JNPT. Baman Dongri is the place, underground. There are some high flyers who are underground. Like this, you got somebody in Qatar, you got Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in Palakkad is what the pendulum is saying, of the Salem Kochi highway or Coimbatore Kochi highway. Mrs. Sonia Gandhi was CRISPR to be my mother 2002, 3 and 4. Tulunavla, Mrs. Merchant. Her son followed later on. All the while you were busy unscrewing stuff and creating a mess in the Indian society. How many people you got rid of in the background? You're not even from here, you're from the Middle East. You are the labor class of the Middle East. The best amongst you is the middle class of the Middle East. Not to mention Mr. Doval being sent to meet Don, who came back in his place is anybody's guess. So in short, raw, only those who are raw, hopefully many are left over, don't know. What did you put in place on the back of Kasab? Kasab's problem with the synagogue is what? It is a Jewish issue. His problem with Taj Mahal is what? That's where Ritu Malia stays because it's a corporate account of United Breweries. Leopold is a place where, let's just say, the real Sanjeev Lekhraj murdered in October 95 according to the pendulum. Nikhil Advani, who's his friend in Bishop Cotton's. 1995, Nikhil will graduate from college because I graduated in 94. Nikhil is 1 year younger than me. He, Praveen, Sanjeev are friends during that time. From school Bishop Cotton days to the time when they are hanging around each other in college. Sanjeev would have been in the workforce for at least 3 years, 4 years in Cotton World, coming and going. He's young blood. So is his brother, who's still in college. These guys were hanging out in Leopold because Sanjeev's family's business is the basement in Colaba, the headquarters for Cotton World in those days. Don't know about now. So he has a habit of meeting his friends for lunch break, or then definitely after work he has to go somewhere or the other to party. If Nikhil is in town, he's definitely catching up. There are a bunch of lots of naughty boys from good families who keep hanging around each other. So Leopold is some place that Nikhil is very, very enamored by. So he says, come, I'll show you, let's go to Leopold. It's a really nice place. Those kind of places my parents don't like. So we've gone there only once because Nikhil is my cousin. So we go there. We go upstairs to the AC area. The man who owns it knows Nikhil, greets him and all. But I never go back to that place. Yet it is very close to Nikhil Advani's heart and Sanjeev Lekhraj's heart. Because Nikhil will not go to Leopold unless he is not taken over there by a friend of his. His friend can only be Praveen or Sanjeev Lekhraj because their office is 1-2 lanes away from Leopold. CST is Deccan Queen. That's where my mother keeps coming and going from. It's called Victoria Terminus in those days. Kasap is drugged out of his mind when he has done what he has done. But if you are a jihadist, the hate is ingrained in you from the day you are born. You are trained to use those arms and ammunition. You don't need to be drugged out to kill people. You have killed people across all genres and all sections of society. From the poor man sleeping on the railway platform waiting for the next train, to that having a good meal in Shamiana and then wherever staying upstairs. You have destroyed things across everything, including the Jewish synagogue. That is Hitler's old memories against the Jews. That was foul play, more than anything else. But whoever you went reading the mind and whatever, all that is uploaded memories, uploaded reels. So how much of your information is true? Your raw is worth what? Because raw got restructured after this incident. Who put that raw together? What happened to the old timers? The fact that communication can be cut into SMSs. How did that happen? God to see great O. He's giving you the information that what's happening actually out in society, even when you are trying to get in touch with people. So you have to examine all these things to come to appropriate conclusions. Yes, your Nirbhaya style of whatever they did, and your Arushi style of whatever they did, your Indrayani Mukherjee style of whatever they did, I don't think Hindus would dare do that. Middle Eastern people have their own kind of thinking. You research about the labor class over there, find out Saudi वो chopping block क्या होता है. अगर ऐसे ऐसे चीज़ इन्होंने डील किया है पहले through their centuries, then they've gotten rid of overthrown the royalty, but not like actual warriors, two Kshatriyas on opposite sides of each other, fighting with each other, but now the Shudra fighting the Kshatriya. तो Shudra जब वॉर करे वो क्षत्रिया बन के कभी नहीं कर सकता है. करेगा तो अलग तरीके से करेगा. मिडिल ईस्टर्न है तो उनके जो रूल्स रेगुलेशंस है, उनका जो एक्सपोजर है वो कुछ और ही है. तो उनका जो माइंडसेट है वो completely different है. तो know your opponents when you are dealing with them to figure out where you've been going wrong. After all, come on, 2002 and 2025 is what kind of a gap in between? You are telling me you have such a great intelligence in place कि ये जो gap है you are still grappling with. Why? If you are finding coding plastic as very intelligent, then you are an idiot. Mixtape जो है रील है और वहाँ से गाना निकलता है, पिक्चर भी निकलता है. अब वो भी नहीं चाहिए. तो अब तू प्लास्टिक को कोड करे और वहाँ से आवाज़ करके उसको फ्लिप करे. You are an idiot. That also gives away what you are, which level of education, you unintelligent oaf. Playing sounds from my body, I'll give you a real laugher. हाथ के साथ एक चमाट तुमको दूं. क्या? Nothing great about you. Nothing great about you. The Kshatriyas wake up to teach you a lesson. तू रोएगा सुसु कर करके वहीं पे, फिर भीख मांगेगा. Habitually you do this. सुन, if it is true कि तू जो है लेबर क्लास शुद्रा क्लास है, वही बैकग्राउंड से तू आता है, हाथ मिला के चोरी किया है, then if we don't have proper governance, the military becomes absolutely empowered as long as they are not CRISPR'd. They are the Hindus, they are in the Indian military and the Indian police. उनका पूरा पावर होता है लीगली तुमको अंदर करने का. You understood? For that they only need the forensics to be done on you. बंदर बन के तू हॉप करेगा, मेंढक बन के. You understood? क्या? You understood? मेंढक बन के, frog hopping, with tears streaming down your eyes like a river's coming out. They are empowered to do that to you because they are official. You are unofficial. So it is raw, whether you got a job or not. But if you are put into place after Kasab attack or after 2006 Bodha Podra riots, then you are questionable. Who put you together? Especially after 2005. आरुषि निर्भया वो हिंदू कभी नहीं करेगा. But go find out about the Middle Eastern way of life. Find out what all they are put through, especially when they're the labor class. And then find out. No, the other thing you need to keep in mind is when the laborers of labor class being sent from India for extra money in the heat of the Middle East, their passports used to be impounded from them on arrival. The conditions used to be terrible. But if this cloning was happening in those days, these guys don't care about killing even the labor class. They want to infuse this country with whatever they can send here. So find out from the Kerala community, because when I was going to Amritanandamayi Mata, I went first time to her ashram 2001. So I was so enamored. I said, Mama, maybe I can stay over here and all. It's such a beautiful place. My mom said the men over here in the ashram say the men outside are not good. Amma also says it's not good. It's very bad environment out. What made that environment bad? It cannot be. It's God's own country. How can it be bad? It can only become bad if those for money for a little while go to the Middle East. Not only is their passport impounded, they are replicated, and then the replica comes back. Build some bungalows to give an identity for himself. One thing these Middle Easterners have to have some shano shorat. They cannot do without it. How many bungalows are there which are lock and key to give an identity? But how many of these guys are abroad? Why are they still living abroad? That's another question mark you need to figure out. When did the Kerala society become a difficult one to deal with? The men over there. That is the Middle Easterner, not so much, I think, the homegrown Indian. तो बहुत डांस ड्रामा बहुत पहले से हुआ है. You need to clear the mess out or you're done for. You're lucky that, okay, there is some light at the end of the tunnel. If you investigate it, find out if there is truth in it. If there is not, don't hold my neck. But I think it is worth looking at, because there's so much that is, if the foundation is a poor one, फिर तो जब कुछ गिरे हर कोई मरेगा, और civilians इतने हैं, it's not worth it. Plus you need to have very strong structures in place. This country was not built on flimsy ground, it was built on good stuff. It's managed also to do pretty well. The miscreants don't like it, so they're going to try everything they try. There are plenty of red flags saying that these are possibilities of what they've done. Okay? My own bloodline, the pendulum is saying, is a Spanish bloodline. But I didn't come here out of my own free will. I was brought here as an infant. The people who brought me up have done their LLB, that is JAYA.ADVANI and Kani.ADVANI. So they've also educated people. My mom was called Hitler because she's very, very, very strict about everything. Every small thing. So I was brought up well by good people, so was Varsha. So I say, when God has to watch out for you, no matter where you end up, no matter how someone wants to be mean to you or wants to be bad to you, if God is watching out for you, फिर गंदा सिचुएशन को भी अच्छा बनाता है. हमेशा अच्छे ही लोग आगे लेके आएगा. Right? When it comes to what I told you about that Dominic, जो शेप शिफ्टिंग कर रहा है उसका असलियत क्या है, कॉटन वर्ल्ड से जुड़ा हुआ. The good news is it didn't trigger anything in me. I slept soundlessly, I slept happily, with no dreams, no triggering, no nothing. And that's a relief. No, nothing. No triggers. The triggers go off, I think, in Barsha or Ritu, some versions interaction. With Cyrus Mistry, वहाँ पे triggers होते ही रहते हैं. RIL के साथ triggers होते ही रहते हैं. I don't know, whatever dreams I have told you, where the triggers go off. Rohika, there's one version of my mom. The pendulum is saying कि Rohika Chagla, जो original Rohika Chagla, Mrs. Cyrus Mistry जो बनती है, my pendulum is saying she's no more in the body. She has a shapeshifter for her. But the problem with the shapeshifter for her is misusing her Chagla surname and the law firm that she has. तो जो quality वहाँ पे shapeshifting Chagla whatever their law firm is, फिर वहाँ पे gross misuse होगा. That you have to be very careful of. There is a version of my mother who every time she says, "Yeah, I can't talk to you now." My mom and I otherwise are very easy with each other. Our topics I told you are primarily spiritual. अब एक version जो है after 2000 and I don't know which year, she gets irritated with me because all the time she says, "No, I am doing the writing for this case, that case, and don't disturb me. Uncle is giving dictation, I am doing the writing. Uncle needs me to give all the ideas of this." Then all the time she's going to Mantralaya. And when I tell her, "Mama, why are you fighting so much? Just forget it." So that's how my mom's brought me up. After you two are like, old enough, I'm going to the ashram. Uncle and I have decided we'll settle in Puttaparthi. That's what she says. अब यहाँ पे फाइट करती रहती है, लेटर पे लेटर लिखती रहती है, मंत्रालय जाती रहती है, but that's not my mom's life. And when I tell her, "Mama, why are you fighting?" I mean, just leave it. She gets irritated with me and all on the phone. So I don't know. There is something again questionable about it. Varsha तो नहीं करे. Varsha is happy go lucky. He, we'll just be laughing, go roaming here, there and the other. Ours is just that kind of easy life and enjoy with each other, and not enjoy with each other but basically roam. Mostly just go here, go there, shop, have lunch, hang around, go for drives, go watch a movie, something of that sort. Entertaining. Nothing serious ever. So there are different phases. I think all that is giving red flags and telling that there is something strange in the entire setup. Okay. Anyway, it's 11:41 when I'm starting this session. It is Thursday. It is the 22nd of May 2025. तो राहु का दिन है. वापस राहु, मार्स and गुरु. Rahu, Mars, Guru. Rahu, Mars is a problem. Guru is not bad, but Rahu, Mars combination and versus the Guru is pretty upsetting. Either Rahu wins or the Guru wins. Mars hai war, military, police, intelligence, war. Rahu to hai asur, Guru to Guru. So whatever has been said is connected to the war between good and bad. 4 नंबर जो है 22, वो बने राहु, very deceptive, manipulative. जो सीधे सीधे खुले आम कर सकते हो, मज़ा ही नहीं आता है, राइट? तो आड़ा टेढ़ा करके ही करना पड़ता है. Plus acquisition of power, very important at any cost. 420 business also at any cost. Very good at research, but then how is it actually expended then once you do the research? To acquire what? 9 being Mars, that's 22, 5, 2025. So it is definitely a war between good and bad. Okay. जो डिसेप्टिव है और वो बहरूपिया बनता है, असली उसका जो हाइट है 5'7.5", 5'8", can wear the skin of a 5'7" man, can wear the skin of a 6 feet man, 5'10" man, 5'11" man, right? For Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi, the Hindu, late Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi was in Nidra, troubled a lot, harassed a lot, he laughed at them still, then he left. There is not one person shape-shifting for the Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi's role. There are about 10, 12, 14, you know better. So, amongst them, one of them is really the Batman's cave is not Batman, क्यों बोलते हैं? Bat cave जो होता है वो और भी lit है. The bat in the cave. He wakes up only in the night. So in night time the bat cave is more lit than that Atma. Dominic's Atma also is more lit than the bat. No, the bat cave is more lit than the Dominic's Atma. Dominic can wear the skin of lots of people. We'll take it to the pendulum. I am not waiting for Dominic, he's not my type. When I leave a situation, it's because it is an unhealthy, unfavorable one. I never return. And if you energetically don't seem to fit in, and it was cut off in 2002, then that's a final and a finality. I don't care who you are. If I have a Spanish bloodline and there are hot Spanish men that I had to go on a dry spell for, because you decided to bring me to a land, and then because you're an ugly, bloody, fucking ugly soul. You're an ugly soul. Ugh. Then it's okay, I can go on a dry spell, there's no problem, I won't be dying, but I'll not be putting up with shit. You understood? You had to spoil my face from the time I was 16, 17 years old in a land of holiness and spirituality, the Hindu way, called India. शतरंज बोर्ड तुमने इंडिया को बना दिया. तू खुद मिडिल ईस्टर्न एंड नॉर्डिक रीजन, burning, burning, burning all the time. Criminal cartel. You don't have a say in my life. I decide for my life. And luckily my foundation is on the back of good people. So you are a nobody. My own ancestry and soul is from a good background. I will not be joining with useless crap from a hellhole of shit. You understood? Make arrangements somewhere else. And make sure you understand what loser class like you, who does a war being the Shudra class with the Kshatriya, what kind of rats you are. Like mice shit. No time for crap like you. And also don't play and stab in the back. Say what we have to say to the point. तू समझे अच्छा है, नहीं समझे it's understandable. समझा? चोरी तो चोर करता है, राजा बनने के लायक है ही नहीं. चोर चोरी होता है. Make sure you understand. Understood? go do enhancement and all. फिर देखते हैं. Next he'll throw acid on my face because these people are those types only. जो मिलता नहीं है, उसके लायक है ही नहीं, तो गंदा करेगा दूसरे के घर. कचरा से भरा हुआ है, आएगा दूसरे के घर में जाके कचरा फेंकने के लिए. That's the bloody cheap mindset you have shown me, just observing you quietly. Since we are coming to a time जहाँ पे तू मरने वाला है 10 कल्पा आगे जाके नर्क में, तो जो कुछ भी है put it on the table. Don't play sounds from under my body, I am telling you. I'll see you, I'll slap you on your face. But वहाँ पे if I slap you on your face, what happens? I only fail. तो तुमको tolerate करके जो यहाँ पे नहीं करे, लोका पे तुमको छोड़ेंगे नहीं. 10 कल्पास नर्क तू रोएगा. And how? And listen, don't you dare talk about any rights at that time. जो कमाई चुतिया तूने किया है, you bloody well fucking take responsibility of it. समझा? गटर का पैदाश, गटर सीवरेज बाय प्रोडक्ट. Be careful. In fact, whoever is in the authorities in the Middle East, जो पैसों के भूखे नहीं हैं, if you find out कि तुम्हारा जो royalty actually duplicate माल है, then go with the rules of your land and the law of your land to catch the miscreants. If he is not the original king or the prince, तो उसका औकात क्या है वहाँ पे throne पे बैठने के लिए? He is a bloody farce. You are more empowered. Like this, all the law keepers from the good lokas should get together, no matter which country you're from. So even if it is CIA feds who left the job in America, M16, then after finding out who is from that labor class desperate for money, and then those who are not, but not going for the highest officials, but the ones who are sidelined, left behind, he doesn't waste his time with those kind of people. He doesn't find them. Like me, I'm considered a duffer and a loser, but I'm still the original, still here. He has tried to get rid of me, but luck has supported me, I'm still here. Like this in every pocket, Indian, Pakistan, you should actually get the best minds. Because you're dealing with somebody who's gone spread the crap in every country. He grabbed some research and then went to town in a criminal manner, spoiling everything, and the only thing he wants is assets, power, grabbing everything. Once he has everything in place, he doesn't care about where and what, he doesn't care about the borderlines. For him, the entire earth, and then not even earth, Mars also is something he wants to grab. He wants earth to be his so that he sends everybody mechanized to go develop Mars, go live on Mars. If not, Mars basically plans to put you in very poor condition. He doesn't have the ability to give you anything except dreams to get you to work for free. Once he gets what he wants, he will stab you, get rid of you. And no, he will not do the dirty work himself. He will use other people's resources when he gets rid of you. You will have worked for him in the past. Once he finds you threatening, वो किसी और के resources use करके तुमको उड़ा देगा. हमेशा करता आया है. वो उसका स्टाइल पहले ही से है. वो अकेला काम नहीं करता है. So, are you with me? Today is a late start. Rohika Chagla is with you, Varsha. These guys have gone on and on about Rohika since morning, and I've been getting irritated because I said she's from a good family, she's a good girl with a good background, and whoever's come in her place can't be as good as her and would probably be rogue. Also, her law firm would have been misused by the rogues, and so I find it very distressing. So when I get this kind of information without the board while I'm getting dressed, it's taken me 3 hours to get dressed today. Most times we're just kind of trying to make sense of what these guys do and also argue things out and say don't bring names of people because you have already told me on the pendulum that Rohika Chagla is in her physical form today, Varsha. The real Rohika Chagla, who legally got married to Cyrus Mistry, Shapurji Palunji's son, Patsy's son. You're saying no to what? He's not Patsy's son? Cyrus Mistry is not Patsy's son? He is Patsy's son? He's still in his human form? He's in Qatar? He's next to that industrial estate called Ras Lafan Industrial something near Purple Island somewhere on the borders of Ras Lafan, near Purple Island and the mangroves, near that fishery aquarium or inside of it. She says he's inside the fishery aquarium. If you are able to send anyone over there, Middle Eastern people, shameless that you are. He's inside. See, she was going no when I was telling near the aquarium. She said no. He's inside that aquarium. Don't play sounds from my body. रोहिका है ही नहीं, असली नहीं है, डुप्लीकेट माल है. Varsha, the real Rohika Chagla is in her human form, sweetie. Please tell. The mother of, I don't know how to explain, legally wedded wife of Cyrus Mistry. The external minister in the holding a position in the central ministry, his daughter. Chagla is the law firm, I think. Chagla is definitely the surname. So, is she in her human form? She's a ghost like you, Varsha. Rohika is not a ghost like you. Rohika has been sent away to her loka. She's been sent away to her spirit realm. She's a ghost waiting for her last rites to be done so she can go to her spirit realm. Rohika is with you right now. Her Atma is with you as of now. Rohika is in her physical form right now. Does Rohika have a physical form? Does she have a physical body her Atma can reside in? So I am finding it a little difficult to understand you. Rohika is not... Okay, Rohika is a ghost like you, Varsha. You are without a physical form. So is Rohika like you, a ghost? Earlier you said no, why? Rohika has been given her realm. Rohika, for her true home, where she settles down, has she been given her home? She has got the audience of Shirdi Sai Baba. not her husband Cyrus Mistry. Did she get the audience of Shirdi Sai Baba from Shirdi, Ahmednagar, Ahmedabad district? Rohika is helping you in some way. You guys are helping out from the spirit realm to undo some stuff that happened in the background. Rohika has a shapeshifter shapeshifting for her. Has that girl misused Rohika Chagla's law firm in any way? Rohika is trying to set matters straight for that. Rohika has been given her real realm once she's done with helping out while I'm in the body to communicate and then set things, or at least throw light on some things, and then those who need to do the work do the work. Rohika's gone to a realm that's what? Above the earthly realm. The real Rohika Chagla has gone to a realm above the earthly realm. She has to straighten some matters out. She's gone where? Atala Vitala? Sutala also? Rasatal also? You're talking about the original Rohika Chagla whose father was in the ministry and also they had a law firm. You're talking about her only? Legally wedded wife of Cyrus Mistry? Anyway, I hope she doesn't have to go to Nark and Patal. Has Shirdi Sai Baba said sometimes she has to go there too? Okay. So from the top Atala Vitala, does it end at Rasatal? The lowest that she goes to? Okay, so that's alright. That's not so bad. Alright. Now I want to understand from you one thing. I was not triggered off when this version of Sanjeev Lekraj, he's got a photo of his out, yet I say was I actually ever married to that guy? Was I married to that Sanjeev Lekraj? I don't like to demean people, but he doesn't look very pleasant. I don't think I would have ever accepted to get married to him. I went out with the boy for 5 months and he was pleasant looking for most part of it. So did I ever actually... No. Did I ever sleep with this guy? Who's being Sanjeev Lekraj today? Because I had no trigger in my sleep which otherwise happens when it comes to key other people. I want to understand one thing, Varsha. Is Cyrus Mistry a bad soul? Is he the asur that one has to be careful of? Cyrus Mistry is a womanizer. Tell the truth. He likes women too much. Ritu Malia knew about it because that's what she says. Actually, you're complaining about him being gay. Everyone will laugh at you. He likes women too much. Everyone knows in his circles that he actually he's a womanizer. Were you that version of Ritu Malia, Varsha? In 2002, was it you? Did you do a deal on me and pretend that it was a marriage? You really thought I was marrying Sanjeev Lekraj? You didn't know I'm marrying Sanjeev Lekraj? But if you were Ritu Malia, who told me actually people will laugh at you because you're calling the guy gay, everyone knows he's a womanizer. That means you have spoken to me as Mrs. Ritu Malia. But that is when I'm coming out of the marriage and Ritu Malia had tears and said, why don't you give it a shot, stay around for 1 year and then see if you meet somebody else. And I said, no, I refuse to stay in this situation. Something's just very weird about it. That was you. You arrived over there only towards the end to see if you could salvage the situation. You knew who the boy was actually? Now he is happily unconscious in Qatar. They're taking out all his memories of all his doings in the past. Still he's enjoying himself unconscious. I can't understand this. This is crazy. Shirdi, Varsha, are you willing to give me the list of people who are with you? You are more than 3 people together who are guiding this read. Shirdi Sai Baba also. Is Shirdi Sai Baba with you? One minute. Varsha, can I take the names of people who are with you? Because that's what I told you yesterday, right? So, Rohika Chagla, the original, is with you. Her Atma is with you. Shirdi Sai Baba is with you. Is Kiran uncle with you today? Kiran uncle also is with you. Is Kiran uncle's father with you? Mr. Narottam Das Merchant is with you. His older brother, Mr. Ravindra Merchant, is also with you. His sister Naina, she's with you. Is Mr. I-Occultist, my papa, with you? Papa is with you, Mr. I-Occultist. Anybody from my Spanish ancestry is with you, Varsha? I don't like to say it because if Papa is with you, then I don't like to say it. But okay, whoever the family is from where I was created in Spain, they're also with you. Has that family for most part of it managed to get the higher realms in the spirit world? Papa's managed to get the higher realm. Mr. I-Occultist's managed to get the higher realm. Is Mr. Ramesh Advani with you, Papa's brother? Mr. Ramesh Advani is with you. Mr. Tarachand Advani is with you, Varsha. Papa's other brother is with you. Mr. Ramesh Advani's Papa's one brother is with you. Mr. Chandru Mirchandani is with you. I don't want to get into it because if anyone is with you in spirit, that means they passed on and we didn't know about it. Ramola Ramchandani is with you. Mrs. Ramola Ramchandani. Mamlu Gidwani. Mrs. Nishina Advani. Mrs. Heki Mirchandani. Mr. Chandru Mirchandani. What about Mr. Arjun Gidwani? They've all passed on. They're all with you. What about Binu Sadrangani? Mrs. Binu Sadrangani is with you. Mr. Anil Sadrangani is with you. Kamlu Manik Hiranandani are with you. Malti Prem Hiranandani are with you. Millie Shahani is with you. Sharmila Shahani also is with you. What about Akhil Shahani? Is Akhil Shahani with you? What about their dad, Kishore Shahani? Is he with you? What about their mom, Maya Shahani? Is she with you? Their aunt, who is Saroj Shahani, is she with you? Mr. Nari Shahani, is he with you? Mac uncle is with you? What about Rajan Sadrangani? Is he with you? Mama's youngest brother, Rajan Sadrangani. What about his legally wedded wife called Mrs. Mala Satrangani, Lina, her surname I don't remember. Is she also with you? What about Mr. Manjeet Satrangani? Manjeet Mama? What about his legally wedded wife Deepa Satrangani? Is she with you? What about their daughter Shaira Satrangani? Is she with you? What about their youngest son called Divine Satrangani? Is he with you? Okay, so many people have passed on who they have clones out in society. Rajan Mama also is no more. What about Alisha Sadrangani Varsha? Is Alisha with you? Alisha who went to Sangli to study to become a doctor. Is Alisha Sadrangani with her parents? Rajan and Mala Sadrangani. So Alisha also is with y'all. Baby Hina also is with you. Mr. Ramchand Sadrangani is with you. Mrs. Parpati Sadrangani is with you. Mr. Hakumat Rai Advani is with you. Mrs. Kalavati Hakumat Rai Advani is with you. Mrs. Sundri Mirchandani is with you. Mrs. Sundri Mirchandani's son Ravi Mirchandani is with you. He's in the realm with you. He's in the collective Atma with you. He has passed on. He has left his body and gone. So how is Ravi Mirchandani with you? Sundri Mirchandani is with you. You telling me Rajan Sadrangani has left his human form and gone? Alisha Sadrangani has left her human form and gone? Mala Sadrangani has left her human form and gone? Hina Sadrangani has left her human form and gone? Ravi Mirchandani has left his human form and gone? Nari Shahani has left his human form and gone, Varsha. Millie Shahani has left her human form and gone. Millie Shahani is a big fan of the Catholic Church. Millie Shahani loves the Islamic religion. Millie Shahani is a very big fan of Lord Krishna. She's a Krishna follower. That Millie Shahani is still in her human form. Millie Shahani's aunt called Maya Shahani is still in her human form. Millie Shahani's uncle called Kishore Shahani is still in his human form. Millie Shahani's own mother, Saroj Shahani, is still in her human form. Millie Shahani's father, Mr. Nari Shahani, is still in his human form. Mr. Ravi Mirchandani, Sundri Mirchandani's son, is in his human form. Mrs. Binu Sadrangani is still in her human form. Mama's sister is still in her human form. Mama's brother called Mr. Manjeet Sadrangani is no longer in his human form. Same way Rohika Chagla is in her human form. Simal Lekraj is in her human form. Sanjeev Lekraj's cousin Simal Lekraj. Simal Lekraj is with you right now. The kleptomaniac who was called Nandita, is she in her human form? She still is a kleptomaniac. She was friends with Zareen. Zareen was married or did law. Zareen was friends with your friend Simal Pahuja, married to Avi Pahuja, Simal Lekraj primarily. Zareen is still in her human form. The lawyer Zareen, who's Simal's friend, is she still in her human form? Nandita is still in her human form. The kleptomaniac girl, Gujarati girl, she's still a kleptomaniac. She's still, wherever she goes, she grabs. Is she put to use by Dominic? She shapeshifts also, wearing other people's skin. Zareen is in touch with her still. Zareen is aware of her habits. So if anybody has been missing things when you have a party or you have a get together or you meet somewhere and there's somebody, suddenly you are missing something. Nandita is a Gujarati girl, post 1996-97. She's come to my house only once, in 97. Maybe that's where the Queen Anne bowl disappeared, I don't know. But that was done in the middle of the night. So Varsha had said this girl is actually a kleptomaniac. She used to wear glasses. She is little dusky skin, tall and thin. So if she is shape-shifting, she still has the habit, is what it is saying over here. So if you've been missing stuff and missing goods, she's still friends with a girl called Zareen, whose husband and herself are connected with the lawyer or the law firms. They run a law firm or they are lawyers. I don't know. I don't know them at all. This Nandita, because she has visited my home once in 1997, and I didn't say anything. She seemed sweet, but I should say she's a big kleptomaniac. Wherever she goes, she does stealing. But that was not this Varsha. That was a stand-in for Varsha. So if you have anything missing, that girl's good at flicking. Know where you want to look for your, whoever the culprits are. आज है राहु का दिन है. राहु वर्सेस गुरु, बैड वर्सेस गुड, वॉर ही चल रहा है. Historically, it has always been established it's a long, arduous road. But generally, good always wins against things that are not that great. Lying, even telling a full truth half under the breath, is quite suicidal for that little time. Anything above it becomes completely suicidal. Okay, Varsha, are you telling me the crowd that I have spoken about? Umesh Hingorani is with you as of now, Varsha? Kila Shanti's real son, Umesh Hingorani. Kabir Gupta, my dear darling cousin, is also with you. Umesh also is dear darling cousin, but is he with you? Kabir Gupta, the one who used to keep playing with those, what do you call it? He used to play with that little toy gun, right? He and Akhil used to all the time be chasing each other in 190 Sankey Road, throwing Jimmy and Akhil into the, I don't know, storage in the bed on the headboard. That Kabir Gupta is with you. That Akhil Gupta is with you. They're all ghosts with you. Not ghosts, but they're all in the afterlife with you. They are alive over there. They understand what's happening. Are they sending me lots of love with naughtiness? Yeah, so it's good. Cool. Okay. I want to know, is Kaushalya.ADVANI with you too, Papa's youngest sister? Is she too with you? Is Subhash Gupta with you, Kabir Akhil's father? Mr. Subhash Gupta, who is Kabir Akhil's father and Nitesh's father too, or Kabir Akhil's father, Mr. Subhash Gupta is still in his human form. Are we lucky if he's still on earth as of now? Does he live in Bangalore still? Okay, but he is well and safe with his memory intact. Is Mr. Subhash Gupta well and safe with his memory intact? Mr. Subhash Gupta is in an underground facility somewhere. Mr. Subhash Gupta is above the ground somewhere. Mr. Subhash Gupta is outside the country somewhere, outside India somewhere. Mr. Subhash Gupta at the moment lives a decent life. Mr. Subhash Gupta remembers who he is as Mr. Subhash Gupta. But you are saying Mr. Subhash Gupta is safe. Mr. Subhash Gupta is at risk of being found out and being killed in the future, is what you're trying to tell me? Who is on a hunt for everybody? The labor class is on a hunt for people who have employed the labor class in the past and want to get rid of all key people who ran factories and ran industries in the past. Is that what the problem is? Or who are royalty? They've been knocking off people left, right, center. Do you see this actually being set straight in the next couple of years? Do you see this secret of theirs, how they've been knocking people off in the last 20-30 years? Grabbing assets that are not theirs. Wanting to copy a lifestyle not earned by them but just grabbed by them. Do you see that coming to light? It's not about the assets, because most people who earn the assets, frankly, once you're on spirit, you realize what those assets are really about. It's just about kind of saying wrong action is wrong action, bad karma is bad karma. We must not earn it that way. So do you see them being found out and then of course being dealt with the land's law accordingly? Am I a replica of your sister Jaya.ADVANI from 1970s, 80s who hung around you? We went, yeah, am I a replica of the two of us going to Fort Convent School? The girl who is Shalina Hundalani today at Sharan, did she go to Fort Convent School with you as you with me? Is she the one who used to consume the Kit Kat chocolate from Royal Chemist that Papa used to buy you and me? Is she that girl? The girl who is being you at Sharan, Varsha, is she the one who used to get the Kit Kat chocolate she used to consume the Kit Kat chocolate, the one who is at Sharan today? And if she is not at Sharan, wherever she is at, I am a replica, Varsha. The holder of the pendulum is a replica of who went to Fort Convent School with you. You see these people being freed up. As I said, RIL, Kareene, Ranbir Kapoor at Vaman Dongri, these people dared to call it off camera Vaman Dongri. They want to be Vishnu and be Vaman Avatar. That also from the Middle East. With the help of their helpers at the bottom of the pyramid in India. So it is not Vaman Dongri, it is Vaman Dongri. JNPT, Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust. You see them getting freed up. You see Cyrus Mistry getting freed up. You see Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi getting freed up before 2027. Off camera, I asked you within the next 6 months, you said exactly this. Asked you within 1 year, you did exactly this. Asked you 1.5 years, you went which way? So which is why I asked 2027, these guys will get freed up by that time. Then I remembered Mr. Salman Khan, Mrs. Salma Khan and Mr. Salim Khan's son. He is with you right now. He has left his human form and has come to the other side. What about his father, Mr. Salim Khan? Is he with you also? Has he also left his human form? What about Mrs. Salma Khan? She's also with you. Okay, I want to understand about their daughter Alvira. Is she with you? What about Alvira's husband, Mr. Agnihotri? Is he with you? Has Mr. Agnihotri left his human form? What about Rati Agnihotri? We had picked up something on Rati Agnihotri. Miss Rati Agnihotri has left her human form. Alvira is free in in India's society. Her husband, Mr. Agnihotri, is free in human society. Is Arpita with you? Salman Khan's adopted sister Arpita, is she in her human form today? You're telling me the real Arpita, which is Salman Khan's sister, she left her human form? The woman married to Ayush Sharma, you are telling me is a replica of the real Arpita Khan? Did Ayush Sharma ever get married to the real Arpita Khan, Varsha? So the real Arpita Khan was the adopted sister of Salman Khan, adopted by Salim Khan and Salma Khan. Is she in her human form today? The real Arpita Khan was adopted by Mr. Salim Khan and Salman Khan and their family, and Salma Khan is with you in spirit, as in she has left her human form and joined you in spirit. So Ayush Sharma currently is living with what? A shapeshifter for Arpita Khan? Ayush Sharma is still in his human form? You're telling me he's hanging around somebody who's got the face of Arpita Khan. She's the real Arpita Khan that he is with? Ayush Sharma is hanging around a girl who is shape-shifting for Arpita Khan? Varsha? Mrs. Nirmala Sitaraman, she's Indian bloodline, sweetie. Is she a proper Hindu blood? Not Hindu, I don't want to use Hindu, Catholic, Muslim, all that I don't want to say, but is she an Indian bloodline? She's going to be a scapegoat going forward. S.N. Krishna is an Indian bloodline. He was already sculptured out, manipulated to be the scapegoat in some way, to take some kind of a fall earlier. So they have planned it well enough in their blueprint. Will they get wizened and know how to handle the case now going forward? They need a forensics to do the gene unediting, which is available abroad. They need to get a team together and get all the results without any email communication. They need to do it real time in a facility which nobody is allowed to come or go, except for those who have to be tested. And you are saying this should be confrontational? You're saying it should not be, should it be stealth mode, darling? But when it comes to Palakkad, should it be stealth mode? Palakkad finding out for Rahul Gandhi and for Sonia Gandhi needs to be confrontational, you said? The gene unediting, you said, has to be done stealth mode. In this diaspora of people, they are able to change components in the human body and the DNA just from far away with the IP address and telephony, real time. The guys who do the forensics for DNA and do the genealogy and all of that, will they know how and why they are able to do this from a remote location? In short, the CID or then the military requires professionals who are a combination of those who can study the genealogy as well as technology, or IP and SMS communication. They need a combination of the two. Only genealogy researchers. But what about the software which is used for messing around with the DNA of the real time via the IP address? Don't they need to know the location from where it is happening to catch the miscreant? So isn't then the cyber cell needed for it? You're saying the priority is primarily researchers of genealogy from foreign land who know how to unedit DNA or any changes or engineering of the DNA. They need to ask those people to come to India and help. Real time sitting out of here, real time doing that with no communication, no technology, no telephony. Real time results in the face in one closed quarantined place. Is that what you're saying, stealth mode? Do they need to do this as a stealth mode operation? Varsha, have I had breakfast today? Or lunch today? Have I consumed even water today? Did I have tea today? It's true. Okay, so I finished lunch and I'm going to get back to this. I'm just thinking, Varsha, these people are going on and what about Rohika? What am I supposed to understand? From morning they've been chirping Rohika's name even though actually there's no reason, because yesterday it was only about SRL, about Dominic. checking SRL's today photo which is out on the internet, looking at the eyes, comparing it with Elon behind the screen, and then trying to see if there is any similarity in the eyes of Raga. So actually Rohika ka naam should not come up. Yet these people have been Rohika, they've been doing Rohika since morning. You want me to do a read on Rohika? Is that what is going on and on and on? What am I supposed to do on Rohika? What am I supposed to do on Rohika? I don't know. I don't even know what she looks like, frankly telling you. You want me to look for her photo on the internet? Bring her photo out? Then you will do a throw on it? I really don't know what to question on her. Patsy is still in her human form. Cyrus's mother is still in her human form. Is she still alive today? Her daughter-in-law Rohika is still in her human form, just to check. Rohika Chagla has left her human form, human body, and is with you in the afterlife. You like the word afterlife, which means you never die, you are always alive, except that you don't have a form. So she's with you in the afterlife as of now. Alright, darling. Did you like the rasmalai I offered to you guys? It's very small offerings. I feel bad, but whatever little I can do. Are you guys okay going to other people's homes where there's yummy khana being cooked by their radhaus and all, like really tasty food, and to restaurants and all? You can go and smell the food there also and enjoy those dishes also. I'm so glad. So then I don't feel so bad in the offerings I offer you, because well, my home food is okay, it's nice, but not that great, whereas the restaurant food will be really yummy. Or then in another home where they really do cook good food would be really yummy. Okay, good. I'm so happy you get all that. Now on Rohika, if I have to get her photo, then I'll have to do research, I'll have to remove it, I'll have to upload it. So can I do that tomorrow? Can I do that tomorrow as a determined exercise for what needs to be found? One more thing I wanted to know, did SRL or Dominic ever shapeshift for Hemangsha Varsha? Actually, while I was having lunch, I was just going over the Kasabishu. I was just marveling that if Dominic's height is about 5'8", he can grow to 5'11", 6 feet. But then he can shapeshift for people who are 5'7", 5'8". So Hemang is in and around that. Hemang smokes like a chimney. Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj also smokes like a chimney. SRK also smokes like a chimney. The only thing you smell on them, SRK is 5'7" in height, 5'6.5" in height. He can grow to 5'9", I'm not saying. But then in a bedroom you need to be without your shoes in the night. You cannot be without your shoes. At some point in time you have to actually walk around without your shoes. You can't really have your shoes on. In that case, the height is without the shoes still tall. Did SRK ever shapeshift Varsha in my 5-month marriage? I won't call it a marriage. I'll say, did SRK ever shapeshift as SRL at Ranka Park? The real Sanjeev Rajan Lekhraj, the Bhaiband boy, born to Huri Lekhraj and to Rajan Lekhraj. Simmal Lekhraj's real cousin, the Bishop Cotton school going boy. Was he ever in the marriage with me at Ranka Park? Was that boy in his human form at that time? Somewhere else in the world? So the guy who was 5, making it to 5'10" in height, even without his shoes, there was somebody of that height? He was coming and going from the relationship. He was a married man, so he was marking his presence everywhere. He's a habitual offender. He's going to get caught soon. Rohika wants him to get caught. Her well-being in the afterlife, what? Depends on it. It's sad. What is it? Their next generation gets affected by it? Is that what the problem is? The Rohika who's out right now is the original Chagla daughter. Is she a lawyer by profession who is being Rohika Chagla today? She comes from a middle class background, the girl who's being Rohika Chagla today. The girl who's being Rohika Chagla today is an Indian girl. She's been picked up from the bottom of the pyramid to be Rohika Chagla. Is there only one shapeshifter for Rohika Chagla? So it is the same churning and the rotation of people in different identities that's happening in the name of Rohika Chagla too. Does Rohika Chagla have, the real Rohika Chagla has some family that is still on earth today? They're part of that law firm still. Hopefully they'll wisen up. I'm so really fed up. Okay. Varsha, are you sure I'm going to be meeting Nikhil Advani next year, given the situation over here? Nikhil Advani, not just Nick Nixie Nikhil and duplicates for him, but the real Nikhil Advani from 1970s. Do I have any alive family from the Advani side of the family? Are we going to regroup next year? or at least by 27, just so that we're sure that we're not, hanging around as little islands and surrounded by a lot of trash. Okay, I'm going to close this session over here. I'll be working on getting Rohika's photo. And I don't know if it'll trigger anything, I have no idea. But I will definitely get her photo. And then do the questioning on it. You want me to do a Scrabble through on the back of her? And on the back of it, what comes up on her, I'll do that. Okay, but not today, I'll do that tomorrow first thing in the morning. Okay, I could come back in the evening, but I want to keep it lighter. I really do need a break, a kind of a breather. Okay, see you. You rest, you relax, and just take a breather also. Okay.